Hi, are you ready to start learning about the letter D? D is one of my favorite letters because it's part of my name. My name is Mrs. D. Benedetto, but since that's such a long name, a lot of people just call me Mrs. D or Miss D, so you can do that too. The real reason D is one of my favorite letters is because I love dogs. I love dogs so much, and that's a D word. So I want to show you a picture of some pictures of my dog, Daisy May. So I have Mrs. D's dog, Daisy May. We've got 3 does in there. All right, so let's have a look. You tell me which pictures you like the best or if you have any questions about her, okay? This is when Daisy was a puppy. And look at what she's doing. She's standing in the dishwasher. Isn't that silly? She's a big dog now, so if she did that, she'd probably break it. And this is also when Daisy was a little bit smaller. And look, she loves playing board games with the children. Anytime we sit down on the floor, Daisy needs to be there. So she likes to sit and play board games. Sometimes we even give her a piece and roll for her. She's won before as well. Here's a picture of Daisy hiking. We lived in Minnesota for a little bit, and that's Daisy hiking in Minnesota. Isn't that beautiful? Here's Daisy dressed up in a sweatshirt, I think. And you might see she has a ponytail and she has a pink bow in her hair too. This is Daisy when she played in the mud. Daisy loves playing in the mud. She loves it. This is also when she was a puppy. Here's another picture. This was like the second day we brought Daisy home. And we didn't realize what we were in for. We thought it was just a one-time thing that she sat down in all this mud, but nope. Daisy has to take a lot of baths because she is a dirty dog. And here's a picture we took of Daisy and of me recently. And Daisy has on heart sunglasses, and one of my daughter's friends crocheted a funny hat for Daisy to wear, and her ears come out through the side. So that's my dog, Daisy. If you have any questions about Daisy, or if you have a pet you'd like to share, I'd like you to comment. Have your parents help you comment beneath our lesson, okay? And tell us or ask some questions about Daisy, okay? Now let's go on. Do you have your pencil? And do you have your pages printed out? Because we are going to go on into our consonants. Let's go. First thing we're going to do is circle the pictures that start with the sound D, like dog and donut. So you take a second, you see which ones you can figure out. You press pause. Okay, here are the words. We have dog. Circle that one, right? Donut. We have a dentist, dentist right here. And what's this little one? It's a deer. Deer. Look at my mouth while I do that. D. I've got my tongue on the top of my roof. D. And my mouth pulls back. D. Deer. What's this one? It's a bike. My mouth does something totally different there. B. Bike. What's that one? Door. What's this? A skirt. That's not a dust sound. And this is a dress. All right, so I bet you circled everything with the dust sound. So that's everything except the skirt and the bike. Good job. High five. All right, let's go on down to the bottom of the page here. Read these sentences out loud and circle the words with the D sound at the beginning. All right, take your finger out and I want you to trace under the words as I read them to you, okay? Follow my cursor. Deb loves. I made a mistake, but that's okay because people make mistakes all the time. Let's start over. Deb, the dog, loves donuts. You read it with me this time. Keep that finger out. Deb, the dog, loves donuts. All right, it's your turn. You read while I put my cursor under it. All right. Do you love donuts? I love donuts. I love donuts and dogs. All right, which words are you circling? You've got Deb, dog, and donuts. Let's move on to our next one here. Here we have, take your finger, follow with me. Don drove to Delaware. Delaware is a state. It's on the East Coast over by the ocean near Maryland. So let's try again. Finger out, and you read along with me this time. Don drove to Delaware. Now it's your turn. Read it out loud. Good job. And you're circling. Go ahead and circle your words. Duh, duh, duh. Good job. Let's go on to our next page. Okay. Circle the pictures that start with the duh sound. Write a lowercase d on the line below those pictures. I want you to press pause and see what you can do without me, all right? You're doing that, right? Okay, hopefully you did. All right, let's have a look. This is a door. That's a duh sound. You might not know what this is. This is called a disco ball. Mirror ball, they're really pretty. So, duh, disco. What's that? A dinosaur. Duh. And a donkey. Have you seen Shrek? I love that movie, and I love that silly donkey too. What's this one? Say it. It's a bone. It's not a bus sound. What is her job? She's a doctor. Duh. And that is a desk. And this is a drum. So we only have one word here. It's just the bone. Everywhere else you should be practicing that lowercase d. All right, make sure you hit pause and you take your time, all right? Because I go fast and I want you to have plenty of time to keep up with me. All right, let's go to the bottom of the page and circle the D words and color the picture. Finger out, all right? You come along with me. Dan's drums don't fit in the door. How does he feel about that? Let's try one more time. You read along with me. Dan's drums don't fit in the door. One more time with your finger under the words. Dan's drums don't fit in the door. Will you color those in? Maybe you'll color the rug a funny color. I don't know. Maybe you'll color the drums in and the door. Have fun. All right, you ready to move on? Remember, you always press pause whenever you need extra time. All right, now it's time for you to practice doing your letters. All right, sharp pencil, let's go. We're going to start here at the top for a D. You're going to start at the top dark line and pull straight down to the bottom one. Then you're going to pick your pencil up, come back to the top, and swoop around, down and around. It's like a backwards C if you've already learned your C's. Let's try again. Pencil up, straight down from the top to the bottom, pencil up, and swoop around. You know what to do. Fill these lines up with your capital D's and circle your best one. Press pause while you do that. And then let's come on down here and practice your lowercase d's. We're going to start with this straight line part, okay? So back to the top and pull straight down. And then pick your pencil up. And we're going to circle around. Now pick your pencil up, straight down, and circle around. All right, you know what to do. Practice and circle your best ones. Come back to me when you're finished. And this is tricky, okay? I want you to circle all of the uppercase and lowercase d letters. And D is silly because, let's see, what do I have around here? I have a pair of glasses. So when I hold the glasses this way, what are they? They're glasses, right? What about when I hold them this way? What are they? Glasses. And this way, they're still glasses. But that's not how it is with the shape of the D. When the D is this way, when that shape's this way, it's a D. But when we move the bump to the other side, it's a B. We have a whole lesson about this. But I want you to go through and circle your uppercase and your lowercase d's. And remember, the D bumps this way on lowercase d's. Press pause and go ahead and do that. Okay, it's time to blend the short vowel sounds with the duh sound. All right, so let's review our short vowel sounds to start out. Are you ready? We've got a, I, ah, Please say them with me. A, I, ah, One more time with our short vowels. You say them with me. A, I, ah, And what do we know the D says already? The D says duh. So let's blend those together. Duh plus a is da. Can you think of a da word? I'm thinking dad. What about a d plus a? D, eh, d, eh, d, eh. Dad? I don't know. Can you think of another one? Let's find out. Okay, now we have a d plus I. D, I, d, I. What's a d, I, d word? Maybe dig? D, ah. One of my favorite words, right? D plus ah is da. Maybe dog? What about d plus D, duh, duh. Dust or dump? Those are duh words. Let's see. Let's go on down. All right. Let's do some blending. We've got d, a, and we're adding on the N sound. Da, da, Dan. Dan. He says, hi, I'm Dan. Let's go over to our d, e. D, e, de, plus n. Den. Den in a fox or a bear sleeps in a den. Some people have a room in their house that they call a den. What do we have for d, I? D, I, dip. 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 And what's a dip you like to have? Do you like salsa or hummus maybe? Or cheese dip, maybe something like that? Or guacamole like this one? All right, let's go down. Take your finger and go under the d, ah, da, plus a t, dot, dot, dot. And over here, what do we have? D, d, g. Dug, like I dug a hole. Do you ever dig holes? Have you gone to the beach and dug a big hole in the sand? Or maybe you have a dog who likes to dig holes. I don't know. But I'm really proud of you for getting through this lesson. You ready for your high five? Let's go. High five. Good job.